Hey there, Ken here again from NoBrainer, and we're back with another GMAT exercise sent to me this time by one of my summer students named Jacob. So let me give you a quick look at the exercise and then we'll get right into solving it. Okay, so here's the exercise, which I've actually posted also on my NoBrainer Facebook page. This one comes out of the official guide. And it's a data sufficiency question. Very small, very short question. Very simply, the question is, are all the numbers in a certain list of 15 numbers equal? So that's a yes/no question. And the first data statement says the sum of all the numbers in the list is 60. And the second data statement says the sum of any three numbers in the list is 12. I suggest you take a minute, try to solve it, hit pause, and then come back and I'll give you my explanation. Okay, so let's get down to this one. So the key in data sufficiency, especially with a short kind of mind twister like this, is really to just get your arms around the exercise and what you're being asked for. The question is, are all the numbers in a certain list of 15 numbers equal? So right now, we basically have 15 numbers. Think of 15 slots. We have no idea what those numbers are in the question stem. So just to give us some context, those numbers could be 1 through 15. They could be 1 repeated several times. They could be 15 repeated several times. In fact, they could pretty much be anything repeated 15 times. Until we, of course, get down to the data statements to see if we can narrow in on what's going on. So we've created, in this case, one example where the numbers are not equal, where the list of numbers are not equal, and two cases where they are equal. So the first data statement says the sum of all the numbers in the list is 60. So what I like to do is have my students think very practically. Come up with an easy 15 numbers that when added together make 60? Well, if you knew that 60 divided by 15 is 4, we would recognize that 4 repeated 15 times would equal 60 and would satisfy statement number 1. Now, once we have that, what we want to do, this is our hypothesis that 4 works here. And then the answer would be yes, the numbers are equal. But can we come up with a set of 15 numbers where the list doesn't, where the list adds to 60, but the numbers are not equal? Well, if you look at this, you'd think, well, of course you can. You could simply take, let's say, the first 4, make it 3, and I don't know, take the 4 at the end, make it 5, right? We've taken 1 away here, we've added 1 here. The list still equals to 60, but the numbers in the list are no longer equal. So in that case, it would not, so data statement 1 does not hold because we have both a yes and no scenario that we've been able to create. Let's look now at data statement 2. The sum of any 3 numbers in the list is 12. So any 3 numbers we pick in that list of 15 numbers must equal 12. Okay? So before we start getting into theoretical solutions, let's just think of some numbers, triplets of numbers that add to 12. Okay? Start easy, and clearly 4, 4, and 4 adds to 12, so that's great. And what else adds to 12? How about 3, 4, and 5? Those add to 12. How about 1, 4, and 7? Those add to 12 as well. So here's 3 different examples of triplet numbers that add to 12. Now, if the sum of any 3 of the numbers in the list must equal 12, let's kind of think about how we could use these numbers to even possibly come up to that solution. So if we had repeating 3, 4s, and 5s, clearly when we add 3, 4, and 5, the list would equal, the sum would equal 12. But if we add, for example, some other triplet here, such as 5, 5, and 5 in that list, it does not equal 12. So 3, 4, 5, while it alone equals 12, if we have a string of 3, 4, 5s, we are not able to add any 3 numbers to make 12. And the fact is, we have the same issue with 1, 4, 7. Okay, so whereas any 1, 4, 7 will add to 12, but if we try to, let's say, add up 7, 7, and 7, it would equal 21. So the statement would not hold. So the question is, what situation can we create that will make data statement 2 hold? And if you think it through and you try any number of triplets of numbers that add to 12, you'll discover that you can't make it work except for the case of 4, 4, and 4. My pen's running out of ink. 4, 4, 4. In that case, clearly the 4s add to 12, and since all 15 numbers are 4, in that situation, any 3 numbers that we add in that list will equal 12, and that's the only scenario that makes statement 2 valid. And if, in fact, all the numbers are 4 in the list of 15, then the question stem answer is yes. All of the numbers in the list of 15 numbers are equal. In this case, they're 4. So with data statement 2 holding, the answer is yes, it is sufficient, and the answer to this problem is choice B. So that wasn't too bad, right? Listen, by the way, if you want to see the official guide solution, this was problem number 393 in the 2017 official GMAT guide. The solution is rather lengthy and it's more of an improved form, whereas I like to focus on practical solutions. So check it out. Watch this video again if it helps. And if you still have questions, please write to me on the NoBrainer Facebook page, and I'll be sure to get back to you. So thanks for watching, and please follow me on YouTube for more videos like this. Keep studying, keep working at your GMAT or GRE or test prep studies for whatever exam you're about to take, and the exercises will eventually become more of a no-brainer. See you next time.